You're watching WRDE Coast TV.
More than 150 community leaders in Maryland talk about ways to end the addiction crisis. Mayor Jake Day says Salisbury has a program called the Community Outreach Addictions Team, or COAT, where recovery specialists help those in need.
And actually go out into the community where people are using and steer them, guide them to the resources of long-term recovery.
Salisbury could also be making safe stations at police and fire halls, where people can drop off their illegal drugs without being arrested and get help with recovery. At today's discussion, people use an app on their phones to take a survey about the addiction crisis. They press an answer and the totals appear on the screen. As you can see, 80% of those here today know someone who has died from addiction or drug use. And 79% think that there are not adequate services on the lower shore to help. Beth Olson, who's a recovered alcoholic, helped put this event together, and she tells us her biggest wish.
If I could have one wish on the planet, it would be to get rid of the shame and the stigma associated with addiction. Because the shame of addiction spills onto recovery, and that's why people are so afraid to ask for help. So afraid to ask for help. And part of what we're about is dispelling the shame and the stigma of addiction. I am a person in long-term recovery. I have been sober for 26 years. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it.
In Wicomico County, I'm Brianna Talaka reporting for WRDA, Delmarva's own NBC station.